I'll call you right back.
We are here with the CEO founder of Sports Club.
Bro, you mother... It's all good, I'll add it. I'll be right back.
We are here.
Bruh, damn it.
We are here with CEO founder of Sports Picks Academy, and we are going to do a Q&A.
What's going on? CEO, founder of Sports Picks Academy. As the lovely lady said, we are doing a Q&A, baby. So first off, I just want to tell all the supporters out there, thank you for sending in questions. As you see, I got them all right here, and I'm gonna be reading them and answering. Y'all ask, I answer. But first off, take a look at where the hell we're at real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We just on a little, trip, got the TV on, everything like that. And yeah, it's gonna be a good video, so y'all stay tuned. And you already know we're about to get right into it. So this is a guy named Aaron. He said, what was the moment in your life where you almost called it quits? And what was the moment where you realized I have to keep going? Well, I think that's a pretty darn good question. So for the first part, what was the moment in your life where you almost called it quits? I'm just being honest, I don't think there was ever a time where I wanted to call it quits, because I always had that mindset of like, I'm never giving up. Like, I'm never gonna give up. I'm always gonna get back up and keep going. I mean, there was probably some times where I would be in the shower by myself, just hitting the wall dang, I want it so bad. It was never like I'm quitting. It was like I want it so bad. So that's that for that part. And what was the moment where you realized I have to keep going? Basically, sports, school, being the CEO founder of Sports Picks Academy, because it's not easy. Being in the gym every single day, it tells me, it gives me a message of I have to keep going. Another thing is just where I'm from, being from the projects, living at family member to family member. I always had a hard upbringing. And so when I feel like I need a little bit more motivation than I already got, I look at the times where it's man, I didn't know when the next time I was gonna eat, or having to share a bed with my two little brothers. It was so hard, to the point where it gave me this mindset of I'll never give up ever. So Aaron, that was a good question. I hope I answered that to the best of my ability, but we're moving on to the next question. Okay, so oh wow, ISO Gibbs said, what happened to your football career / dreams? No disrespect or hating, just curious. So honestly, I tried out for my college track team, and I got on there, and I put up some pretty good numbers with, not competing in 2 years. And I don't think they're dead. You would just have to stay tuned. I still love it. That was my first love. Football will forever be my first love. I don't think that it's completely just dead, or man, I hate it. I don't want to do it no more. It's never that. We would just have to stay tuned. 2024 is a new year, so we'll have to see what it brings us. So that was a good question though, ISO Gibbs. All right, we're moving on. Okay, I don't think this is a question, but Jaime Dude 22 said, sexy. with all three with all three exclamation points. I, I appreciate. I mean, I'm about as straight as a vertical line, if you ask me. But I really, really appreciate that nice compliment that you gave me, Jaime Dude 22. I appreciate that. All right, moving on. All right, so the next question that we have is Zach. Zach asked, "What's your mindset when you wake up? What's your short-term goals when it comes to being a CEO under 5 years? Also, what's your long-term goals with 10 years?" So Zach, those were some big questions right there. And to tell you the truth, so my mindset when I wake up is I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about success. There's times where I wake up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning just like what can I do? What can I do to win? What can I do to get me even more successful than I already am? It's a lot of confident game in that. There's a lot of confidence when I wake up. When I wake up, I make sure that I'm feeling good. I make sure that I go on a run early in the morning. I wake up and I look in the mirror and I said, "You're him. You're him." And it just gets me just going. So it says, and then the second part is, what's your short-term goals when it comes to being a CEO? Well, as a CEO that literally just started in January, I mean, come on. Like, I'm thinking about just making small goals, and I just try to achieve them. So the first goal when I started was, okay, I have to surpass 1,000 in revenue. We did that in week span. So I guess you can say, like, a short-term goal that I got now is surpassing 10,000, and we're pretty on good pace for that. And so, yeah. And another thing is just making my customers feel good, be happy, engage with them, engage with the supporters, y'all. So, and then also, what's your long-term goal? 10 years, holy cow. I don't know, I want to be in a mansion. I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, I did it. I did it all. I want to be able to wake up and just go to the desk and go to work. Like that, I mean, but not just with this though. 10 years from now, I want to do everything. I'm somebody that's not scared. I'm somebody that's not scared to go to another state, go to another country. So I can't really say 10 years, but you see what I mean though. I'm positive and I'm happy. So, okay, that was a good question, Zach. All right. Oh my God. Justin, this is from Justin. How'd you get to be so beautiful, brother? Well, I mean, I really appreciate the compliment. As a question, I really appreciate that. I would just have to say, like, just my mom, my dad, just a mixture, and just made me. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that though. And so, yeah, next question. This is from Julian. I like this one. By the way, shout out to Julian. I'm the CEO. Shout out to Julian. Julian asked, what is your win to loss ratio? And are you making a living off of sports betting? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people get to their mind and be like, is this motherfucker making a living off of sports betting? So for the first question, or for the first part, what is your win to loss ratio? My win to loss ratio would have to be 70-30. And that's a pretty darn good ratio right there, because a lot of people lose at sports betting. A lot of people in reality lose at sports betting. It's not easy. If it was easy, every single person in the world would be doing it, literally. But you have to know stats. You have to know numbers, projection lines. You have to know when a player is getting tired during the week. You have to know every injury reports, everything. So I think that's a pretty darn good ratio if you ask me. So 70 to 30. 70, like 70% win, 30% loss. Are you making a living off of sports betting? I will tell you that I've done a ton of stuff off of it, out of the country, paid bill. In a way, yes. In a way, no. I feel like there's always room for more money, but yes, because I mean I've paid dentist bills. I've paid fucking my apartment, car insurance. I paid school, and school's not a lot. I mean, school is a lot. I'm sorry, school's a lot, and I paid using some of like my. So I mean, yes and no, yes and no. So that was a really great question. Okay. Alexis asked, what do you do for a living and what made you want to start it? So Alexis, you asked, what do you do for a living and what made you want to start it? So basically, what I do for a living is I'm a college student. I work with the liquor business. I'm the CEO, founder of Sports Picks Academy, and I'm athlete / coach. There's times where I leave my apartment and I don't get back until nighttime. That just shows you everything that I do in one day during the week. What made me want to start the business is I love sports betting. I genuinely love sports bet. I sports bet every single day. It made me in December say, why don't I start a business out of it? Why don't I do this and go all the way through with it? Once I did that, that's all she wrote from there. So thank you, Alexis, for that question. And we are moving on to the next one. Okay, Brandon said, what are some effective strategies for managing risk and maximizing returns when it comes to sports betting? Brandon, when it comes to sports betting, you have to realize that it's not easy. When it comes to sports betting, you have to build the bankroll management, what I've talked about in previous videos. You have to build your bankroll management in your account to where it doesn't hurt you. Like you could, where you talk about managing risk, you have to have that mindset already of like, I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm doing small bets. I'm doing small bets so it could grow and grow and grow to where when it's time to maximize a bet, you know that you've worked your way up to get to the maximized returns that you got from the bets that you put in. Like I said, I started with $20 and I turned it into $20,000 over time. It wasn't all in one time. It was just over time. But that was me taking less risk, working my way up to where I could take that big risk and actually making it happen, like building it up and then making it happen. So that was a good question, Brandon. So we got this guy named Evan said, miss you, bro. Hope you doing good, fam. Stay up. Hit me up when you be a coach, dog, so we can work together one day. If you need someone cool AF and funny, I'll hop on the YouTube with you to get us big platform talking about sports and stuff. Well, Evan, I miss you too. I'm doing amazing. I hope you're doing great too. We'll definitely keep in contact, about the YouTube and the coaching and stuff like that. I really appreciate the kind words and checking up on me. I hope you, your family are doing amazing. Okay. And our last question, guys. is from Pappy. How much chuck does in a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could? Come on, man. Like what the like? I don't know. I don't know how much a woodchuck should cut your. I don't know. But that was a pretty funny question, and that's why I put it in here. So, Pappy, thank you for that charisma. All right, guys. So, as you see, I answered every single question. I appreciate it. I appreciate my cameraman, my camera girl, for taking the time to record this. She's beautiful as can be, and I really appreciate her a whole lot. It's coming from the heart. Guys, that will wrap up this video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, comment which question meant a lot to you, which was real to you. And another thing, join Sports Picks Academy. My Discord link will be in my bio, and it's free to join, but it's $6.99 for a week, $21.99 for a month. Make sure if you're interested in sports betting, check the link in the bio. Like I said, like this video, comment, subscribe, and like always, CEO Sports Picks Academy. We're out.